And then my last story, Tom.
Oh, wait. Are you cheating? You got too many stories. I'm just joking.
No, this is my third story.
I'm joking.
I promise you. My last story comes by way of NASA Goddard. I did all space shit this week. Yeah.
Okay.
Comes by way of NASA Goddard. And they say, for the first time, we have a better understanding of a mysterious phenomenon in the sky called Steve.
I heard about Steve, yeah. I didn't read about it, but I heard Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to citizen scientists and satellite views, these new findings help us learn how Earth interacts with charged particles in space. So
is Steve just the name of a special Aurora?
Yes.
Okay, they just named it Steve?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the fucking dumbest thing
Does
I've
it
ever
have
heard.
an acronym, or is it just called Steve?
It has an acronym
stands for
now
something?
because an actual scientist went back and was like,
This is stupid.
this is so stupid. We have to name this thing, scientifically. But really, the story is a citizen scientist or somebody who is like not a scientist, by profession. They don't get paid to do science, but somebody who's just kind of interested in furthering our knowledge about things. It's a Canadian person, Notni Burasa was their name. They were looking at these kind of purple auroras that are unique. They don't look like other types of auroras that you might see, northern lights.
So you can have different types of aurora and northern lights.
Correct.
They're not all the same.
They're not all the same. And this particular person cataloged this on kind of a database for these types of things called Aurorasaurus, which you can check out as well. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Okay.
And they named it Steve.
This new aurora phenomenon?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does Steve look like, if you had to describe Steve?
It's a long, skinny arc that is purple.
A purple arc of aurora.
Now, most other auroras are green, red, and blue.
Mostly, yeah.
For the most part.
I see a lot of the green ones from NASA tweets.
That's right. So this purple one is like definitely unique. It's totally not like the other ones, sort of deal.
So do you have any idea how you become a purple aurora? Like, what changes the color?
So it has something to do with the particular part of the Earth's magnetosphere that these charged particles are kind of moving along.
Because they move along the charged lines. They move along the magnetic field lines.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just thought that this was kind of interesting for the fact that they named it Steve.
Yeah,
like,
really
why?
funny.
Why would you name it Steve?
I think they wanted to make it. They wanted to make it seem like friendly and approachable. I think, and I don't think it does anything like that.
Yeah.
To be honest,
No.
Whether you name it Steve or the purple parabolic aurora, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, listen to this press release, right? Listen to this press release really quick.
Okay.
The study highlights one key quality of Steve. Steve is not a normal aurora. Auroras occur globally in an oval shape, last hours, and appear primarily in greens, blues, and reds. Citizen science reports showed Steve is purple with a green picket fence structure that waves. It is a line with a beginning and an end. People have observed Steve for 20 minutes to 1 hour before it disappears. If anything, auroras and Steve are different flavors of an ice cream, said Liz McDonald, the pioneer of the Aurorasaurus kind of citizen science project. They are both created in generally the same way, charged particles from the sun.
Yeah, they're still aurora by charged particles moving along magnetic field lines.
This sounds so stupid.
Just call it Steve.
Don't name your science project Steve. Don't do it. I wouldn't name
Unless
this
you're in
Steve.
6th grade.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Come on.
That's the trolliest thing ever.
But yeah.
And that, Tom,
is that's that.
That's all the news. That's all the news for the week.
That's it.
That's it.